Today we're looking at a watch by an Italian brand called Venezianico. This is their packaging. Let me pull out just a tad so you can see the packaging better. You've got that beautiful cross there. And the packaging is very nice. This is a sleeve that says their name embossed everywhere. Very nice. With the gold cross there. There is the inner box. It also says Venezianico with their cross. And you have the watch here. Got a very nice soft pillow. It goes in there. This goes attached to the tang buckle. But I want you to see something. Inside the lid here, you have these little elastics. And you have the booklet and information about the company. All that good stuff right in there. But you want to see the watch. Here it is, guys. Now, this is a very beautiful watch. Let's show you a little closer. Look at that dial. Let me zoom in here right quick. Look at the dial on this watch. That is an Adventurine dial. Very beautiful dial. This is from their diver series. The Nereide is the diver series from Venezianico. And they're all pretty stunning. This one is no exception. The case is around 41 millimeters, but you got an overhang of the bezel, which takes it to 42 millimeters. The lug to lug is only 48.9, something like that. So right at 49, so it fits a lot of wrists. There's not going to be much overhang on anybody's wrist, I don't think, because you're under 50. Like I said, 41 at the case, 42 at the bezel, 49 from here to here. You only have like 12.2 on the thickness, so that's going to wear very slim. It's a beautiful watch with dimensions that pretty much fit anybody. The real, showstopper is going to actually be that beautiful dial. But if you notice, the bezel is really shiny and very reflective and beautiful. That is because that is not a ceramic like you would think. That is actually a tungsten bezel insert. So you've got a 3/16L case and bezel, but the insert is tungsten. It's going to reflect whatever is near it. See how my hand is making it look like it's darker, but then it clears. Just whatever's near it, it's going to mirror that. It's pretty cool, actually. You get a metallic look, then you get like a black look. Very nice. And everything you see in white is white paint. For the exception of that pip, you have a dark blue paint around the triangle. And then what you see in the center is actually lume. You have all your applied markers. You have a double baton, or what I call a Kit Kat, at 12, and then everywhere else are single. You have see that? A metallic bordered date wheel with a white date wheel and black writing for the numbers. You have, let me move this out the way here. You have the applied logo, and then you have the word Venezianico. Then underneath that, you have Nereide, which is the series name for the diver watches. And then Avventurina underneath that. Obviously, it's an Adventurine dial, which is a beautiful blue with all those little specks in there, metallic specks. They just make it look like a beautiful starry night. Now, if you look closely, you'll notice that the stick markers are not on top of the dial. There is actually some airspace between the dial and those markers. I don't know if it's picking it up, but you can kind of see them there. See that? It's casting a shadow. That is because those markers are attached to the chapter ring, which is blue with the white hash marks. and they float over the dial. So you don't have any glue or anything pressed down onto the dial. The dial is the one piece, and then you have all the indices floating over it, which are attached to the chapter ring, not to the Aventurine dial. The only thing attached to the Aventurine dial is going to be that cross logo and then the writing. Very, very cool. The handset are fence post handset with a line going across them, and they are polished, by the way. Then you have your seconds hand. It also has the loom pip towards, not right on the tip, like kind of towards the middle. You have a counterbalance on that. You have a very nice, like I said, bezel insert. It is 120 click because it is a diver, and it's nice and snug and tight. And I'll be quiet so you can hear it. Very nice sound to it. There it is, and it does center up. It's beautiful. It's got brushed knurling, so it's easy to get a hold of. You do have a very nice brushed case. You see those lugs? Very nice horizontal brushing on both sides. You do have a nice polished beveled edge alongside the tops of those lugs, extending out towards the crown guards on top there, being polished. Then they didn't have to, but they also polished a beveled edge on the bottom. So that is a nice attention to detail. See that? And you got your very beautiful engraved case back. Says this Venezianico Calibro Suizo, which means caliber, Swiss caliber. By the way, this is an SW200-1. Then you have 20 ATMs, which is 200 meters. Automatico. And then, I believe that's the name there. Venezianico. I don't know, Zafiro, which means sapphire. This here, the first one would be your winding. Very smooth winding on the SW200. Then you have your date, obviously, which today is the 21st. I'm going to go ahead and go to the 20th. I'm going to go ahead and let's see when the date changes. This is a Swiss caliber Salida. Boom. Right. So what time is it? Let's go ahead and set the time. I believe it's 11:21. Let's do 11:22. How about that? Give it a little bit of wind there. This is a 4 hertz movement, so it has an extremely nice sweep, obviously, because of the Salida movement. Very beautiful watch. You can't get this on a bracelet. I prefer it on this rubber because this rubber is nice and supple. It matches. It's not a very bright blue. It is a dark blue. It matches very beautiful. Nice tang buckle. Let's go ahead and try it on the wrist while we have it, guys. There you go. That's what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. Very beautiful. Very nice, guys. If you're interested in this watch, you can click on the link provided in the description or in the comment section. It'll take you straight to this watch and that website. Very nice. These watches are going for $950 on this rubber strap. Extra $85 if you want the bracelet. I prefer it on this beautiful dark blue rubber strap because it matches and complements the dial very nicely. And there you go, guys. Thanks for being with me today, guys. And remember, never stop winding crowns.